He's just exploring his powers. All superheroes do.
Flora, I used to think that life was a comic book too. Full of magic and wonder, but it's not. There is no magic. We just want there to be so the world doesn't feel so hopeless.
But Incandesto says...
Incandestos are drawing money. All superheroes are.
They went to a restaurant, but when Flora's dad was about to order, the waitress noticed the box. Thinking Flora had brought a kitten, she wanted to take a peek. Instead, she saw the squirrel, got startled, and threw it, causing Ulysses to land on her head. The waitress screamed, and the baker grabbed the squirrel. Just as he was about to hit it, Ulysses flew into the air. Everyone saw this amazing sight as Ulysses landed on a donut, which then flew all over the place and created chaos in the restaurant, even causing the ceiling to collapse. Flora and her dad grabbed Ulysses and fled the scene. The waitress called the police, who arrived and conducted a thorough investigation before leaving. The girl took the squirrel and followed her father to their backyard. Her dad suggested that the most dangerous place might actually be the safest, so the girl brought the squirrel to the treehouse in their backyard. Suddenly, the neighbor boy showed up. He didn't believe a squirrel could be a superhero. Just then, Ulysses intervened, grabbing him just in time. The cookies were also in danger, so Ulysses chose to save the cookies, who tracked them down using surveillance footage of the car's license plate. They quickly arrived at the girl's house. Her dad told her to take Ulysses and leave. When the police questioned them, both father and daughter struggled with lying. At that moment, a crazy cat suddenly appeared and started scratching the officers, giving the men escape. The cat chased the officers outside, leading to a fierce tussle. The officers were pinned by the cat near the pool. One officer, in a fit of rage, grabbed the cat and threw it into the pool. He sighed in relief, but the next second, the cat jumped out of the water and was promptly subdued again. Meanwhile, as the girl and her dad were trying to escape, the officers spotted them. When they reached the car, her dad realized the keys were locked inside. There was a small gap in the window, so they had Ulysses squeeze in to unlock the door. Just as Ulysses opened the door, the officers arrived, wielding a tranquilizer gun. One officer shot her dad in the hand with it. In a panic, they all jumped into the car. Her dad started the engine, shifted into gear, and hit the gas. The car door was successfully ripped off.